This drop off looks pretty steep. That could make things interesting. Okay, I'm just getting packed up here real quick. I had a friend of mine reach out, said he wanted to go play in the mud today, and I said I'm game. I just got back from a family vacation down in Lake Havasu City. We went down there and rented a house with a pool, heated pool, and just kind of spent the week down there just relaxing, not really doing anything, just chilling out and enjoying, and it was perfect. But I'm ready to get out in the hills and go do something like that today. So that's the plan. Is I'm going to meet up with them in town. It's just going to be kind of a quick trail ride. He picked out a road that I think I've been on part of it before, but I haven't followed it all the way through the route that we're planning to go. And so we're going to go hit that today and just see what we can see. I'm going to take Sammy, so it might be a little bit cold because I still don't have the top on it. And I just went out to check, and apparently there's a leak in the roof that has completely soaked the driver's seat. So just going to grab some towels and fold them up, stick them on there, and hope for the best. So I'm going to get loaded up, and we'll take off and head on out there. So what I've got here is I'm seeing some drips come off of that. And I don't know if it's from that hole there or something different, but they're literally dripping right on the passenger seat. So my plan is I've got some puppy training pads that I'm gonna lay down first, and then I've got a towel that I'm gonna put on top of that, and we're gonna hope that's enough of a barrier to keep my butt clean for this drive. We'll see how it goes. I probably need some wipers too. Not doing much good on this side. That side not doing much better. I guess that shows you how often we use wipers down here in southern Utah. We'll see if I can get some here locally or if I need to rig something up. It's not too bad. But I think if I get mud smeared on there and something going down the road, it'll make for some messy viewing. Alright, I stopped and hit Napa. That looks a lot better. I think we're ready now. I guess my buddy should be catching up behind me here fairly soon. I think he's going to be in his 80 series Land Cruiser, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. It'll either be that or a Lexus that he has. I'm hoping it's the Land Cruiser, because it's a little bit slower like this one, and we might be a little bit more even if he's driving that. But if he's in the Lexus, then he's going to leave me in the dust. Well, we are on our way. A little bumpy. This is one of those roads that gets hit pretty heavy by the side-by-sides, and there's definitely standing water on it. Toner's pulling my arm down. She's trying to lean on my arm here while we drive, but we've got my buddy up there. He's in his 80, and we're gonna hit it and see how we go. Should be a good time. We've both not been on this trail before, so this is going to be new. Also, let me apologize for the rattling and the noise. We're in the Samurai, so I don't have weather stripping in the windows and things like that. It's just something you kind of learn to deal with, but I know it's not going to be the best for the audio, so I apologize for that. Well, so far things have been pretty uneventful. We're just kind of cruising along. We are currently on a road that has not been traveled, at least since this most recent storm. So we're the first ones cutting tracks up through here. But so far nothing's been too sketchy or crazy or anything like that. I'm still in two-wheel drive, just first and second gear, kind of cruising along here. So the moisture in the ground, the moisture makes the ground pretty easy traveling, especially the sand. If we run into some clay, then we'll be in trouble because it'll definitely be soft and slippery and can make things exciting. But so far, nothing too exciting to report. The dogs out back there to run around for a minute. They had a blast chasing each other. It was really fun to watch. I'm happy that Toner was able to find a buddy and that they could run along like that. So kind of sacked out now. She had a good run and she's just chilling. We're still meandering along up through here. We are climbing in elevation, so we're running into more and more snow, which is making me wonder if I should have brought the chains when I thought about it.
Yeah, that rear tire is trying to climb a tree root.
I thought about that when I was packing up and thought maybe I'll throw in my tire chains, and I just didn't. But we'll see how this goes, I guess. But it's really a kind of a neat place that we're in here. We've got lava rocks around us. The fog is kind of hanging in there, kind of thick, and just kind of a light sprinkle. It's just, I don't know, kind of a neat atmosphere to be out here cruising around in the hills in. So I'm happy I came, for sure. Well, it's definitely getting a little more slippery. My buddy up here, he's got some new meaty tires on his rig, and so I'm noticing that he's gripping and pulling pretty good. But as he kind of packs things and makes a path, my worn out tires tend to slip a little bit, and so I know we've got a switchback to come out of here, and that could be a little tricky. We'll see how that goes, but so far we're just going along and having a good time. This drop off looks pretty steep. That could make things interesting.
Nice. I was just looking at that. I'm gonna go walk or just go around. I felt like backing up through this next section was maybe the hardest part. So figure stop here. Yeah. Go for a little walk. We're at that switchback pretty much.
Okay.
We're at like the last bend in the canyon.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping it might be shallow.
Not too small, but
no.
Not short.
Right. Where you going, Sammy? All right, we went and looked. There's a lot here that's iffy, sketchy, weird, stupid, and wild, and all of it's covered in snow. So right now the plan is we're gonna just take it a step at a time. This road switchbacks up out of here, and a lot of the switchbacks are right next to a decent drop off and are kind of off camber. Whoop. Towards that drop off. So we're not sure if this is a good idea or not, but we're going to start making progress and just see how it goes and decide from there. Maybe if I give her hell. I will tell you though that my right leg is getting wore out because I am stomping that brake about as hard as I can just to hold myself here. It does not feel very good. All you can see is downhill abyss. That's it. And Sammy's wanting to slide.
There we go. I always thought it'd be funny to make a compilation of people staring into the GoPro.
That would be.
Is it recording? I don't know.
How much battery life is left?